as opposed to helpful things. Helpful things tend to kind of like take a back seat. And that's not totally true. It's not completely true. But when you look at the impact, the environmental impact of helpful things versus the environmental impact of things that are pretending to kind of be passive, or pretending to kind of be neutral, but then when you uncover what is the actual impact, you know, after the party, you look and see all the waste that's left. You're like, oh wow, that, you know, that was kind of crazy, right? Um, when you have to clean up behind a party is when you really start to realize what waste looks like. Where does this stuff go? I couldn't believe that we ate that much or drank that much, or had this many paper plates, or this whatever the thing is. And it's not a judgment call. It's not to judge. It's more about what are some of the real intricate problems and behavioral aspects of what we do that are impeding this mass kind of push towards recognition of that the world is on fire and that we need to do something about it before we reach a tipping point, and no matter what we do, there's no way to kind of reverse the process. And for us, it may seem like, oh well, it's just an uncomfortable summer, right? But I mean, if you have children, um, you know, I mean, you want your kids to live full lives. What is the condition of the planet that you want them to live in, right? You always want to have better for the other, especially for your inner circle. So how can you know, it's not something that can be easily just kind of dismissed unless you're truly just malicious to a certain degree, right? Or just ignorant to the fact. And hopefully the people who are at least watching this won't be ignorant to the fact after this, and kind of give a thought, and hopefully that thought will translate into some behavior about what they can do to cease that. So to get back to it, I mean, think about your lifestyle, your eating habits, think about your travel habits. Are you really using public transportation? Are you What is your relationship to the internet? How often do you use the internet? And you say, well, what does the internet have to do with global warming? The internet is a hot place and it needs to be kept cool. A lot of energy is spent toward keeping the internet cool. Let's just call it that, right? The servers, the clouds, the server farms, the things that power what you're watching right now. These humongous things that are running 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, need to be kept cool, right? And so there's air conditioning all day, right? All week, all year, da 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 da. And it seems like a very small thing, but this is something we engage with every day, right? We do this every day, right? We're on the internet, we're checking something, we're Googling something, we're thinking about something. So it'd be more about how can you optimize your time to the internet. Go to the internet with purpose, right? With a set goal, and kind of be economic, have a plan when you go into it to get on there, accomplish what you need to accomplish, and then get up out of there, right? Because all of the products that you see on the internet that are trying to keep you in tune, right? All of those memes and tweets and Instagram posts about from the people that you love, and if they're trying to sell you something, think about the impact of that thing that they're trying to sell you. Think about this wavy hat, right? This beautiful wavy hat, which will be on sale very soon. Think about the environmental impact of this hat, right? And what is the value in this hat versus the aesthetic value in this hat versus its environmental impact, right? So even I think about these things in my relationship as I try and get you to buy some of my product to take care of some of my bills or finance some of my wants and desires, etc., right? And to make you look cool at the same time. But think about that. As I think about it, I hope that you think about it. Yeah. And that's really it. If you have any other solutions or things that have been missed, please don't hesitate to let it be known in the comment section. Whatever, however radical it is, but be kind. Don't be, cynical to other folks. Don't hold a gun to people's heads to make them do something. The best kind of advice is soft advice. Yeah, bring people's faults to them as a gift, right? Don't try and expose people and make them feel bad about their decisions. Just bring to them. Most people will see the truth when it is brought to them very quietly, and as if it's their own idea. So think about how you, and what is your relationship to the environment. How can you make the environment better just for your household, right? Just for your house. Don't even think about your next door neighbor. Think about what you can do to make your house a more sustainable place to behold and to live in, right? And that's that, right? So appreciate it. Hope it was cogent. Hope I didn't ramble too much. It's another super fact from your boy, Lupe Fiasco. Again, this super fact is brought to you by my new album, Drogas Wave, which will be with you real soon. All right? Peace. Much love. Super fact!